2-pounder. It's a start. Better than losing it. Here's a new little feature I'm going to offer on my channel. We call it the front neck skull session, where I'm going to talk about the baits that I throw, the rods, the reels, the line, some of the adjustments that I make, and some of the modifications that I do to inspire more bites. You'll see in some of the videos that I'm throwing the frog. The frog's a great technique here on Santee. We got a lot of emergent vegetation, mostly in the form of gator grass, lily pads, and Kissimmee grass, water willow. The water temperature is 73 now, just past Easter, and the frog bite's starting to get pretty hot, as you can see in a couple of videos. Catching some fish, not catching a lot of big ones. I think 4-pounders, but once the vegetation gets a little matted, specifically the lily pads, dollar pads, sacred hearts, once they get on the surface pretty heavy, then you get some of the bigger bites. The gator grass, I don't really like throwing frogs over. The gator vine, really, what you get a blow up in a gator vine. I'm throwing braided line. a 50-pound braid on my frog rod. My frog rod it's a 7.2 heavy action. Both of my frog rods are 7.2 heavy actions. The when you get a good bite over the gator grass, the braid has a tendency to saw or bite into that gator vine, and it makes it really difficult to get your fish out. My reels are 7 5-to-1 lose and 50-pound braid on, like I said, the 7.2 heavy action rod. I basically only throw 2 colors, black and white. Every now and then I'll throw in a special color like a yellow perch color, and I like this. It's a gambler. I think it's called Killer Gill. I know the Spro color is called Killer Gill. I'm not exactly sure what the gambler bait company calls theirs. The thing I really like about the gambler frogs is 2 things. One is that the body is really soft, but it holds its profile well, especially coming through the grass. It's got a mylar skirts on it, and then they come with a rattle inside. If my Spro, I'll stick some type of rattle in there. Sometimes if I need to get it sinking a little bit more in the vegetation, I'll put a little bit of a weight in there. But you can see this gambler one here has seen its better days. It's but still fishes really well, and it catches good fish. It's a little smaller than the Spro. I don't know if I got a Spro one around here somewhere. This is a little bit larger Spro here. The profile's a little smaller, and I think Spro even has a smaller profile to match it, but I don't have a black gambler at the moment because it got broke off. Now, the other technique that you see in my videos here lately that I've been throwing a lot has been the bladed jig. Now, I throw my bladed jig on a 7.4 medium heavy, moderate fast. 7.4 medium heavy, moderate fast. It is a composite rod, so it's not glass and it's not graphite, but a mixture of the two. I like the bend. I do fish my bladed jigs like I treat my bladed jigs like I do a spinnerbait. I fish them like I do a spinnerbait. It's a single hook. Now my baits that I throw, I make myself. As a guide, I couldn't afford $10, $15 for every bladed jig, so I hand pour my own and I build them myself. And I only do 3 colors. I pour 3 heads, head colors. That's white for now with the shad spawn, black and blue earlier in the year, and a green pumpkin color. That's pretty much it. I do put the blade does have a little bit of bend on it, and I am able to connect the blade to the jig. Now, one of the things that about how I do mine is mine will hunt. With a little bit of a tweak in the rod, my blades, bladed jigs will hunt. 3 colors. That's pretty much it. Now, in the early spring, when the water's temperature still cold and I'm throwing black, in the spring I'll put a red skirt on sometimes, and then and a red trailer. I basically only throw 2 trailers, and that's either the Yamamoto Seiko and or the Blade Minnow. Right, that's it. That's all I put on there. And the reason is that if I put any type of swimming other than just a flat tail, it kills the action of my bladed jig. I want my tail to be swimming with, and it allows it still to hunt. I've tried different types of paddle tail, small paddle tail baits, but that paddle tail gives it just enough resistance, and it does something funny when it's in the water. I don't like the action of it. It doesn't look natural at all, and it kills the hunting action of the bladed jig, in my opinion. That's it, my opinion. And I get to spend a lot of time out here on the water on Santee, and we catch a lot of fish on bladed jigs. Well, we haven't had anything over in the 9 pounds, but we had plenty of sevens and eights this spring. And they're all caught on mine. So I might have a total of $3 in my bladed jig, and it hurts a lot less when my client throws a bladed jig into a tree, well up under a dock, or just snags it in the water. We can't get it free, so it doesn't hurt as bad. That's my bladed jig setup.